it's War Chief, and thanks for clicking on the video. And today in Ableton, we're going to learn how to make a sub bass using Operator.
What up? Alright, today I'm going to show you how to use Operator and make an 808 sub bass, big old boomy bass, and let's get to it. So what you're going to need to do to start is go to Instruments, go to Operator, and Operator is only in the expensive Ableton. I don't think it's in the standard. I think you have to get the step above that. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called like the suit or something like that. Or you can buy it. You can buy it from the Ableton store if you don't have it. You'll create a new MIDI. Sorry about that. I'll delete this audio. Pretty much just a synth. Put in MIDI. Do a fourth. Zoom in. And let's do an F note. And I'll let you listen to it. Pretty low. It's really low if you go to octave, the 0 octave. Let's work with octave 1, F1. So what you're going to need is a go to your plugins, audio effects, and look for the multiband dynamics. And you're going to turn off the high and the mid, and then right here on the low, okay, this is like a cheat sheet and everyone should have this. I have this little sheet right here and it tells you all the frequencies of all the notes. If you go to F, I want it to go to let's say octave 2, so 87.31. So I'm going to type in 87.31 and it gives that low end out. And then if I go into my library here, and I already have this preset made, but I'll show you how I made it. It's called Bass EQ, and I drag that in and ungroup it. Well, I like to ungroup it. And it's just 3 separate EQs, like boosting the lows, turning, like, it's just sculpting your bass really. And this is how I set mine up, but I'll change this to 87, and then the second one I will go over to my chart and it'll be like in the 200s or whatever, so I'll look for octave 4, so it's 349, so go to 349, type that in, and then the last one is in kilohertz, and you look and it says 1396, so let's type in 1396, but it'll go straight to 14, so it doesn't matter. And then let's take a listen. It's still rumbling, it's getting there, and then after that part you'll want to go to and get your saturator. Let's look for our saturator. It is right here. And then right here on the frequency, you're going to want to turn this to 87. And then turn up the drive by 2. And it'll boost it up. And then you're going to duplicate the saturator, sorry about that. And turn the drive down and then change the frequency 174. 174. And then you can hear it, it's sculpting the sound. It's getting better and better and better. And then you're going to want to go up here to your type. You're going to want to type this in because I can never find it. It's called kick height. And it's a corpus effect. And you'll drag this in. And you'll turn this to the lowest octave in your frequencies. Well, not your lowest, but your octave 1, because I'll let you listen to the difference if I turn it to octave 1 and then octave 3. So 43.65. Okay. 43.65. And then right here you can tell it's F octave 0. And it's really rumbly right there. So let's turn it up. I'll turn it up to 174 and I'll let you listen to it. It's not as hard. It just doesn't give that punch. So we're gonna put it. Let's see what it sounds like at 87. Still doesn't give that punch. So that 40. What is it? 41, I believe. 43.65. Yeah, 43.65. For some reason, I just like to be exact. You don't have to be, because it's music's about imperfection, but for some reason when I mess with my sub, I just like it to be perfect. In this EQ, you do not have to do what I did. You do not have to match up the frequencies. You can pretty much go in here. Most of the time when I'm working in a song, I'll just go in there and feel what's right. But for this purpose, I'm just showing you how to make this sub bass in Operator. So yeah, let's give it a listen. Pretty heavy, okay? And then what you're going to want to do, this is important, is highlight all of these, click the operator, what I did here, and then go to kick tight and shift and click kick tight, and then press Command G, and it will group it together, and then you'll get this operator right here, and you're going to want to rename that. This is my preference. This is what I do, so you don't have to do this. You can name it anything you want. I always name it low, and then I duplicate it, and I name the second one mid. And then on the mid channel, you're going to want to go down to your waves right here and turn this to triangle. And there's something really, really important I forgot to mention. Go to low and go to these little boxes right here. These four little boxes that are 1, 2, 3, 4. And click on that, and then you'll go over here and see your voices. Turn that to 1. And you're going to want to do that in the mid too. So you're going to want to turn your voices to 1 in the mid and the low. Okay, that should be good for that. And then, yeah, turn in the mid, change your waveform to triangle. And then your dynamics, turn it off and turn it to mid. We're not really going to talk about too much about the multi-dynamics. You can change a lot of stuff to get a really good sound out of it, but for this purpose, I'm just going to show you how to make this sub bass. Okay. And everything's the same except your saturator. On your first saturator, you're going to want to turn it down, and on your second saturator, you're going to want to turn it up 2 decibels. So it'll give a different feel. And then let's give that a listen. It's getting there. It is getting there. Let me show you a trick. Let's turn off the mid, go to the low, and you see your sustain right here, this little button. Turn it all the way down, and then your decay, let's turn this to 4,000. Okay? And it's like a boomy, like boom, boom. Pretty cool. And then go to your mid and do the same thing. And turn this to 4,000. Nope, not 400. 4,000. And there you go. That's pretty much how you make the bass. But I'm going to go a little farther, and I'm going to go in here, and we're going to make like a little pattern. And you want them to be connecting, so you get that like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that. Duplicate this, zoom out, duplicate again, erase this one. And you can see it's not as heavy, but if you highlight these and you go down an octave, shift down, that's pretty heavy. It's pretty good 808, I think. This is how I make my 808s. So, and if you need to be wearing some either headphones or listening from monitors, and you'll for this octave right here. But I feel like you can maybe hear it if I turn it up 2 octaves. Yeah, you can hear that. It's like a nice little ringy. If you turn it down to F0, sounds real good. And that's how you make an 808 bass with operator using effects and everything. And that's it. See ya.
Thanks for watching the video. If you found this informative, give it a like and comment below telling me how you use your synths like Serum or maybe Silent or Massive. If you make your 808s or your subs in there, I'd like to know how you do it. And I always use operator, so it's awesome that Ableton has its own synth in there. And yeah, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you later.